Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strides Professor. Doing a little Pyke action here. Also discussing sort of the new Iron Division. What that means. Sort of what Lee was asking me about what LS said on Beyond the Rift. People have to have like a mental disorder to like get into Iron. I don't think that's true. Okay. Got her flash. I mean, people, you know, people don't get the rank they want for a variety of reasons. Some of it's mental, some of it's mechanical. But I don't think that necessarily has to do with their critical thinking. I think more so it has to do with their focus. The League is a very fast game, you know, if you just don't think of the right thing to do, you know, or if you think of the right thing to do a quarter of a second too late, then a lot of times you're gonna fail.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't know that necessarily is the same thing as can you do algebra? Can you write an essay? And some of it could just be impulse control. Something that simple. Like, this guy, like, knows what he should be doing. If you just ask him, hey, what's the correct play here? If you're, like, watching on a replay or something, he might say, oh, yeah, I shouldn't chase that. But then when he's in the heat of the moment, he's just like, I just had to get him. I just had to go kill him. I don't think that's necessarily stupid. I just think that's poor impulse control. There's a lot of people that have that in real life, too. They're like, hey, I know I shouldn't, like, date this person. Or, hey, I know I shouldn't, like, go out and spend all this money on something dumb, but I did it, you know? So people just have a hard time controlling sort of what they want in the heat of a moment. Now, she doesn't have flash, so if I can, like, get in here and, like, get a stun on her. Can we kill her with Ashe, though? Okay, Graves is top. I'm gonna try to go for it. Oh, she's gonna... too close to their tower right now, I think. I really want to flash on her with my E here in a second. I think she's too close to the tower. I'll have to wait till it bounces. Wow, this E's getting a lot of kills. She had to dodge that spark. Oh my god. Alright. He has 6 kills? What? Yeah, I think that we just, like, oftentimes, just as a culture, just to kind of talk about, you know, are people, like, mentally handicapped that just aren't good at something? It's like, no. Not necessarily. Like, that's a technical term in psychology. then people just aren't good. I mean, would someone be mentally handicapped if they just can't, like, make it to college basketball, or, like, if they're not in the NBA but they like to play basketball with their friends? It's like, I don't think people would be making that argument. Hey, thanks, Lionel. I mean, that's kind of like also saying, like, you know, people who play basketball every day with their friends, or just casually in, like, a little rec league or something, if they're not going pro, then, like, they're mentally handicapped because they just haven't, like, done it, you know? Or they're not, like, at a certain level of play. It's like, what's wrong with just playing with your friends in a lightly competitive environment? Even if you're not the best, right? I think there's this, like, false myth also out there of, like, anyone could be a pro in League if they just knew the right stuff. Because it's, like, a mental game, it's not physical. It's a physical game. Like, not in terms of, like, breaking a sweat, but, like, mental is physical. They are connected. Your brain has a physical component to it. I mean, there's a reason that you don't see any 50-year-old pro League players, right? There's a reason that most pros retire when they're 22 or something, because they're a little slow on the reaction. They can't process the information fast enough. That is a physical component of your brain. You slow down a little bit as you get older in terms of how fast you can process stuff. In addition to not being able to jump as high or run as fast. Like, the mental slows down a little bit too. It doesn't mean you're retarded or like your brain just doesn't work as fast as it used to when you get a bit older. I mean, that burnout rate is lower than most physical sports, right? Like, many players don't even get into, like, the NFL or something until, like, out of college, right? Which is when they're already, like, 20-something. I can't dunk in there. But it's like, no, League players are already done by the time they're 20, when most pros don't even start in other sports. At least in the sort of the US system, so. There might be. Okay, Jackson's. Okay, there's Graves.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was out of stuff though from that fight. The Graves could still be around here, so we need to be a little careful. But anyways, yeah, I think LS is hyperbolic. Like, do I think in general that people that are in bronze make worse decisions than people that are not in bronze or iron or whatever? Yes, but I don't think that necessarily reflects on their general capacity as thinkers. It might. I mean, if you did a study, I'm sure there's a correlation, but I don't think it's fair to say that everybody that is performing at the low end can't think, you know, or is like mentally handicapped.
Tasted the good life once.
Alright, so when did Jinx get a kill? I guess during that crazy skirmish over here, she picked something up.
Everywhere I go.
Your team team has destroyed a turret.
I don't think they want to have enough time. Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, well, don't assume I did, man. I should have body blocked that rocket for her, perhaps. But yeah, my ult ran out. If I would have run down immediately after killing Lux, I probably could have been there in time. We did get an assist on it, and they didn't, so like it's overall still technically a win, but obviously it'd be nice if we did that a little better. That's true, 87 Mac Vader. I agree with that. I mean, you could drop Elon Musk into a league game, and he's probably not going to do that well. But yeah, once again, is there a correlation? Would there be a higher level of people that might have some kind of, like, mental deficiencies in Iron than Challenger? Sure, but... Oh my god, for real, though. Alright. Yeah, I got that angle a little wrong there. Oh my gosh, for real? No! Damn it, if I'd stopwatch first and then saved my E for after that, I think I could have made it out. I was kind of panicked a little bit.
Enemy has been slain.
Use both my W and my stopwatch. Well, I mean, he's just he's just running all over this game. We just have to like not screw it up.
Has destroyed a turret.
Nice, Calroy. Congrats, buddy. Okay, Yee's pushing middle. I don't have ult, but... was out of wards.
Still made of water.
No, I didn't have any vision. Shin did have. I don't. Maybe Shin didn't have his ult at the time. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I didn't have Ignite. If I did have Ignite, that was definitely a mistake. Shut out all this vision. I feel kind of dirty not having a control ward there, but I do have a control ward on the map.
I put it all
An enemy has been slain.
I'll marry you.
An enemy has been slain.
World don't do fair and equal. But
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Jinx is just inting.
Executed.
What? Pretty sure they still don't have wards in here, but I'll take a peek just in case.
Has been slain.
I shouldn't have used both of my stuff. I should have just waited on the Ghost Water until I was right here and then proc Ghost Water. Because I had no escape plan there. I should have just walked. I should have like stalked him and waited on him to back and then walk up and ult him and then E away. But that was really bad. Look at that dragon though. That's good. Jax is getting kind of scary. I mean, he's died 9 times, but solo Baron.
Enemy killing spree.
Everyone swims in the same waters as me.
So much. He's gonna heal up. I got a little too greedy there. Oops. It's an auto.
I chose my side.
What's most likely to kill me? I think it's probably Lux if anything kills me, so I'm gonna just go with that. Yeah, I don't think the lethality Pyke is that great most of the time. Like, lethality doesn't help your ult, and you can exploit like his passive so well. We need to start like closing this out. Jack's starting to get pretty big.
Cities, just a swilling one.
Still have some Baron.
Ground madness walks the land.
Down.
Jax is already able to solo this Yi. I need to start banning Jax, I don't know. Whoa, how the hell? I didn't see a TP.
Their heads above water.
Isn't that bush warded?
Enemy rampage.
This game's getting pretty troll.
I see what
Jax is so strong.
lots of eyes.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that lethality doesn't help with your ult because it's just an execute. Like, flat AD might be better, but you can get that off of health items. So I would get that, you know, if you want more flat AD, You could maybe get something like a Randuin's or a Cleaver or something like that. Stuff that gives health.
Flows through my veins.
The enemy's inhibitor is
Warmog's
respawning.
Pyke. Don't do Warmog's Pyke. But like something like a Randuin's could be something to consider potentially. Jesus, he killed me almost instantly. I have like pretty high resist. Alright, well, Jack's got too cocky there at the end. Trinity Force on Pyke? I don't know. I've never tried that. I've thought about Frozen Fist. I mean, someone has mentioned that before. You get a lot less armor, but slow field could be okay. The problem is you don't have a lot of abilities you spam. Like, your Q already slows. I'd probably just rather have more armor and, like, just naturally slowing the attack speed. Trinity's kind of the same thing. I mean, it would be like a big initial hit with Trinity when you like hook somebody and then auto them, but I don't know. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much. If you enjoy this content, be sure to check the description. I'll also have a Pyke playlist down there if you want to watch more Pyke. I have playlists for a lot of champions on the channel. Stream most nights starting around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so come check it out. It's a great community. It's a lot of fun. Also, I have tier lists every patch, topical guides, coaching sessions, all kinds of great stuff on the channel. So be sure to come check it out, and I'll see you next time. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content.